One of the biggest jokes when Gold Rush fans are discussing the episodes on social media is about how many times Fred Lewis mentions his military duty. However, while he is a veteran, many fans were unhappy with a recent image that appeared in a Gold Rush promo. In that image, it appeared that Fred was wearing an American flag around his neck like a scarf. An image showed up of Fred Lewis wearing what looked like an American flag like a scarf in a promo for episode 3 of season 13. This episode is entitled Golden Acres. Fans on Reddit were not happy about it. While several fans made jokes about Fred always bringing his past military duty into conversations, others showed offense at using the flag as an article of clothing. The OP poster just joked, "Does anyone know why Fred is wearing the American flag?" This plays on a long-running joke on Reddit where fans act like they are surprised that Fred served in the military. All of this despite him mentioning it multiple times on every single episode of Gold Rush. It played off when the OP wrote, "Was he in the army or something?" Several commenters played off the joke. One asked, "Is he a military veteran?" I'm sure they would have mentioned that if he was. When some didn't get or were unfamiliar with the joke and tried to let people know he did serve, others just kept it up by saying, "I can't recall them ever mentioning it." However, after this, many other fans questioned the ethics of wearing the flag. One fan wrote that wearing the flag as clothing violated the flag code. Another didn't seem to care about the legality but did write, "Every time I see something like this, I cringe. You are essentially wrapping yourself in the cloth many have died to defend. The symbology seems off." This brought up a question for Gold Rush fans. Is Fred Lewis wearing the American flag as an article of clothing against the military code? One fan wrote, "Wearing the flag like that is counter to the U.S. flag code's suggestions. However, it also falls under free speech as well. The suggestions of the U.S. flag code are military regulations and civilians are suggested to follow them as well, but are not required to. When it comes to the American flag code, there are several things that everyone should keep in mind, including military veterans. These codes involve not mutilating the flag or using it for advertising purposes. However, the code also says that civilians or civilian groups or organizations do not have to conform with regulations of the government concerning the flag. The code specifically says, the flag should never be used as wearing apparel, bedding, or drapery. However, this is not a law, but just a code of respect for the flag. Was Fred Lewis wearing the American flag like a scarf offend you? What are your thoughts on him constantly capitalizing on his military duty? Let us know in the comments below. Gold Rush fans blast Fred for wearing an American flag. A controversy unfolds when Fred Lewis, one of the central figures on Discovery Channel's Gold Rush, donned an American flag shirt during a recent episode. He probably didn't anticipate the firestorm that would erupt. What was meant to be a simple fashion choice has stirred up a heated debate, with fans divided and critics quickly voicing their disapproval. In the world of Gold Rush, a reality series that follows gold miners as they risk it all in the unforgiving terrain of the Alaskan wilderness, every action counts. Fans are passionate about the show's rugged authenticity, the grit of its characters, and the pursuit of the ultimate American dream, striking it rich. However, Fred's decision to wear the American flag has brought unexpected attention, not for his mining skills or his leadership abilities, but for the political and cultural implications tied to that symbol. The American flag has a symbol. The American flag has long been a symbol of national pride, representing the ideals of liberty, freedom, and justice. However, in recent years, it has also become a point of contention in American culture, especially in the wake of political and social movements. Some see the flag as a unifying force, while others view it as a symbol co-opted by certain political factions or as a reminder of inequality and division. Fred Lewis is known for being one of the more outspoken and unapologetic characters on Gold Rush. His presence on the show has often been marked by his boisterous personality, his constant drive to succeed, and his willingness to take risks. Fans appreciate his enthusiasm and his determination, but the choice to wear an American flag shirt struck a nerve for some viewers. While many viewers felt that Fred's shirt was simply a patriotic expression of his love for the country and its values, others argued that it symbolized something more divisive in today's polarized political landscape. On screen, with the American flag shirt, social media lit up with polarized opinions. For some fans, the flag was an expression of national pride. Nothing more, nothing less. Many saw it as a nod to the country's history and the rugged, hard-working spirit that Fred embodied as a miner. However, the other side of the conversation quickly emerged. Critics took to social media platforms, calling out Fred for wearing the flag, accusing him of politicizing the symbol, and even expressing concerns about what they perceived as a lack of respect for the flag. Some went so far as to say that wearing the flag in such a casual, nonchalant way trivialized its importance. These voices argued that the flag should be treated with reverence, not used as a fashion statement. It's disappointing to see a show like Gold Rush, which used to be about pure gold mining and grit, get caught up in the politicization of something as sacred as the American flag. One fan wrote on Twitter, "Fred is better than that. He should focus on mining and leave the politics out of it." Others felt that Fred's shirt was part of a larger trend of celebrities and TV personalities using their platform to push a certain political or cultural agenda. This backlash was part of a larger cultural conversation where public figures are increasingly scrutinized for their every word, gesture, and image, whether they intend to make a political statement or not. Fred's response: defending his patriotism criticism. In a video posted to his Instagram account, he explained that wearing the American flag shirt was simply an expression of pride in his country. He clarified that his intention was never to make a political statement or to offend anyone, but rather to celebrate the spirit of America and the opportunities it provides. "I've worked hard all my life. I'm proud to be an American. The flag means something to me. It's a symbol of freedom, opportunity, and hard work. That's what I'm all about," Fred said in the video. "If some people don't like it, that's their choice. I'm not here to make everyone happy, but I'm not trying to disrespect anyone either." Fred's response attempted to reassure fans that his wearing the American flag was a personal expression of patriotism, not a political stance. However, the damage was already done for some viewers. They felt that the flag had become too tied up in partisan politics for a simple act of pride to be easily dismissed. The broader context. The American flag in modern politics. To understand the full impact of Fred's choice, it's important to recognize the larger cultural and political context surrounding the American flag today. In recent years, the flag has been used by various political groups as a symbol of their ideologies. The patriotic use of the flag has been embraced by conservative political movements, often in opposition to what they see as progressive or left-wing ideologies. For some, wearing the American flag has become a statement of defiance against liberal policies or a symbol of nationalist pride. On the flip side, for many progressive and left-leaning individuals, the American flag is often associated with historical injustices such as slavery, the oppression of Native Americans, and ongoing racial inequalities. In this context, the flag can be viewed as a symbol of the nation's imperfections rather than a beacon of idealism. In some circles, the flag has even been seen as a symbol of exclusion, particularly during times of civil unrest or protests against systemic injustice. Fred's decision to wear the American flag shirt can thus be seen as part of this larger cultural battle, where symbols of national pride can be co-opted for political purposes, sometimes without the person wearing them fully intending to do so. The conversation has evolved from a mere fashion choice to a question of national identity and cultural values. Fans are left divided. The divided reaction to Fred's flag shirt reflects a broader trend in American society, where even something as simple as wearing a patriotic symbol can spark intense debate. For some, the American flag is a representation of unity, a reminder of the country's founding principles and its journey toward justice and freedom. For others, it is a loaded symbol, one that has been appropriated by various factions and used to reinforce a particular ideological stance. While Fred's intention may have been nothing more than to show his love for his country, it's clear that the symbolism of the flag cannot be separated from the political and cultural climate in which it is worn. Whether one agrees or disagrees with his choice, the controversy highlights just how deeply divided the country has become when it comes to national symbols and what they represent. Conclusion: a show about gold, but so much more. At the end of the day, Gold Rush is about the pursuit of gold, about hard work, risk, and the perseverance needed to survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. The miners on the show are working to strike it rich, but in doing so,